Namaskaram. One of the problems party illana amma oda role edutittu mukasi films la I have a death scene, so I have now put a stipulation that I will not die in the film. But இந்த படத்துல வந்து ரொம்ப சின்னதாக ஒரு ரோல் as the grandmother of the girl. பிரகாஷ் ராஜோட அம்மா. முதல்ல அவர் என்னோட ஓகே கண்மணியில் he was my husband, but here he is my son. So you know, only men stay young in India. Women get older.
We get wiser.
We are wiser, definitely. We are always wiser. In this, it's a nice role because she is பேத்தியோட ரொம்ப ஸ்னேகமாக இருப்பாங்க. அப்பா தான் கொஞ்சம் ரொம்ப கோமான கடிதமான ஒரு வியக்தி. But this film is about education and the importance that we give on high marks, no time for the children to play, விளையாடுறதுக்கு பாட்டு கற்றுக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு அவங்களுக்கு சமயம் கொடுக்கறதில்ல, பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஆப்போசிஷன். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு அழகான டீச்சர் வந்துடுறாங்க கோவாக்கு ஐஷன் போய். இட்ஸ் அ வெரி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங், கொஞ்சம் எஸ்பியனாஜ் இருக்குது, எல்லாம் இருக்குது. ஐ திங்க் இட்ஸ் அ ஃபன் ஃபில்ம் ஃபார் த ஃபேமிலி. ஐ ஹோப் நாங்கள் வந்து குழந்தையா இருக்கிறச்ச சவுண்ட் ஆஃப் மியூசிக் when it came to India, we were all singing those songs for the next 10 years. அப்படி ஒன்று ஒரு இது. With the grace of God, I hope this film, all the children will, it will revive the memory of Sound of Music for the new generation. And அவங்க எல்லாம் நிறைய பாடட்டும், ஆடட்டும், விளையாடட்டும். Thank you.
That it is never a two-dimensional. And I hope audience will appreciate. We tried something very, very different. And we tried something very, very colorful and with a very entertaining music. And I'll ask any other questions, and I request audience that this film is from Telugu. I've dubbed into Tamil because Ilayaraja sir's music is there. So please watch. PVR is releasing in Tamilnadu all over India, and Dil Raju is releasing Telugu in both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. And I request you all audience to go on May 12th to watch this film in the theaters. And I have not yet given rights to OTT, so it will not come very soon on OTT. Not that I will not give, but it is not yet given. I really want to see people in this film in theaters because it's a big, you can see over the completely colorful film to see on a big screen. Thank you very much.
பத்திரிகை மற்றும் ஊடக நண்பர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். நாங்கள் இந்த படத்தை பிவிஆர் பிக்சர்ஸ் சார்பாக தமிழ்நாடு ஃபுல்லாக ரிலீஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம், மற்றும் ஆல் இண்டியா கூட ரிலீஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இந்த படம் நல்லா வெற்றி அடையணும்ட்டு ஆண்டவனை வேண்டி பிரார்த்திக்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
PVR Pictures distributor teamல இருந்து கதிரவன் அவர்களை அன்போடு மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம். ஃபார்மர் IAS ஆஃபீஸர் இவங்க. சினிமா மேல ஒரு தீராத காதல் இருந்துகிட்டே இருந்திருக்கு. ஸோ வந்து அதை எப்படியாவது கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்றதுக்காக ஒரு ஷார்ட் ஃபிலிம் வந்து ஒன்று டிரெக்ட் பண்ணாங்க. அது 2 இன்டர்நேஷனல் அவார்ட்ஸ் and ஒரு நேஷனல் அவார்டு வந்து பேக் பண்ணுச்சு. willing to sacrifice அப்படின்ற டைட்டில் வெளிவந்த அந்த ஷார்ட் ஃபிலிம். அதுக்கப்புறமா வந்து ரிட்டையர்மெண்ட்லாம் வச்சுட்டு அதுக்கப்புறமா தெலுங்கானா CM உடைய அட்வைசரா ஒர்க் பண்ணாங்க. ஆனா பட் ஸ்டில் அது சினிமாக்குள்ள கனெக்ஷன் வந்து போகவே இல்லை. ஏதோ ஒன்று பண்ணி ஆகணும் அப்படின்றது இருந்துகிட்டே இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ அவர் எழுதி வச்சிருந்த 5-6 ஸ்கிரிப்ட்ஸ்ல வந்து ஒரு ஸ்கிரிப்ட் தான் இந்த மியூசிக் ஸ்கூல். ஸோ இதை வந்து கண்டிப்பா நம்ம வந்து ட்ரீம் கம் ட்ரூ மொமெண்ட் ஆக்கணும், இதை கண்டிப்பா பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஆசையோட வந்து வித் so much of love and passion for cinema அதை வந்து கொண்டு வந்திருக்கிறாரு. அண்ட் ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்டான ஒரு மெசேஜ் கன்வே பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்கு. பிகாஸ் மியூசிக், சில்ட்ரன், so much thing. ஸோ அவரே அவருடைய படைப்பை பத்தி பேசுறதுக்காக ஒரு சில வார்த்தைகள் பேசி சொல்றாங்க. பாபராவ் சார் அவர்கள்.
Good evening, Shriya, Leela, Kadir, and my dear friends from the press. This film deals with the pressure on children, and you all know when class 12 exams, class 10 exams, or the entrance exams, IIT or MSET, you see a lot of people are under stress, even some commit suicide every year. So the subject is very, very serious, because when I was a child, I was born in a village. I didn't know any pressure. I used to go to class. After the class, till tomorrow's class in the morning, we were only playing something or the other. So that kind of childhood we happily grew up. But I see now last at least 20-30 years, I do not know, I am not commenting why it has happened, but it is there. There is a tremendous pressure on children from very early age to perform, and so-called performance is only in studies, and within the studies only in science, maths. So the subject is serious, but I try to tell this story as entertaining as possible. Originally it was going very serious subject, almost leading to a suicide. I said no, that is, no, people will see it and it will not cross. So in my search to look for a medium, visual medium it is, but within the visual medium I chose a very light and entertaining format. And what is best for entertainment, I thought it's music and musical. So when it is musical, and when Shriya as a music teacher and Sharman Joshi as a drama teacher, the lead characters, they're trying to put up a play. And they cannot get children to rehearse. So what best play I was searching, so I came to my mind, Sound of Music. So I went there to get the Sound of Music rights to New York, and long negotiation, 3-4 songs are used in it. Now, obviously, when I've got rights of Sound of Music and I've got a musical with 11-12 songs, then who else can be best? Then it is the way it led to me towards Ilayaraja sir. On the first day, Mr. Ramesh Prasad, I knew him before, he was always trying to help me. When I first made that small documentary in 20 years ago, I developed in this lab only. And Mr. Ramesh Prasad saw my film at 9 o'clock in the morning, half an hour. Sir, you go. You will get a national award. So from then onwards, he was always trying to morally help me. And then he took me to Ilayaraja sir. In this Prasad lab only, we both came here. And Ilayaraja sir saw my script. He said, oh, you have Sound of Music rights? Let's do it. Not even 10 minutes, half an hour to discuss whether this fellow is a debutant director, an IAS officer, whether he'll do or not. Sound of Music rights, whether we'll, no such hesitation. Oh, that is a kind of, okay, that high level of songs, so I can also do. You know, that is a kind of a courage. Actually, before that, before I met Ilayaraja, I had lot of doubts. Though I got a script, I got the rights, whether I'll pull it off, because I have to choreograph iconic songs. Dori May, 16 going on 17, Forwell. If you see the film, we can't say that it is better or comparable to the original film, but it is definitely not inferior. I cannot say. But I was not confident. But when Ilayaraja sir said, let's do it, a lot of confidence. Otherwise, this project would not have taken off. That is the beginning, and it happened in Prasad, in this compound only. So after that, we got an actress like Shriya, because I needed a dancer. You all know she's a good dancer, Kathak dancer to begin with. Then we have a drama teacher role, so I took Sharman Joshi. And Shan, the singer, is also playing a part here. You have seen dancing him there. I saw him recording a music song in Ilayaraja studio. After recording it, I said, you only act in it. So anyway, it's a journey. Leela Sampson, madam, I know from long years because of my interest in classical dance as a avid appreciator. And Leela has agreed to do a very good role like Prakash Raj, Suhasini Mule. I put the best talented bunch of senior actors. I can't say I got stars, big stars. Shriya is a star, but all others are good actors, may not be stars. So my next challenge was to get the children in the same frame. Granddaughter of Leela, interacting with her, and Prakash Raj, she should not be inferior. Or any other child talking to Sharman Joshi, the frame should be correct. So we search for these 10-15 main characters and about 200-300 dancers in the songs. For 6 months, 500 auditions we took, and today you can see the film. No child actor will come like a child actor in this film. They are equally very, very professional. You will see when you see any song, any dialogue in the film when you see. So with this, then we had a very good, we had to do a good choreography. We have good dancers, good music. So I brought a choreographer from Hollywood, Adam Murray, because we have to choreograph Sound of Music songs. So he has choreographed 7 songs, 3 Sound of Music and 4 originals of Ilayaraja. Then we got 4 songs done by Chinni Prakash. You know, you all know Chinni Prakash master. Then we got our own Raju Sundaram did 1 song. So we got a best choreographers to do choreography, rehearsals, and then the film had to be shot with camera. So I got one of the best, luckily to get a best cameraman who has done films like Jodha Akbar, Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum, Aks, Kayamat Se Kayamat, Kiran Diwans, and he has done beautiful visuals. So we put all the money and all the effort, and this Sound of Music songs we went to London to score with the London Philharmonic, because Raja sir said this cannot be done that high level of. Then we did our background music in Budapest with Budapest Orchestra. So we did all the effort on creating good content. So my appeal to the audience is that this is not a film of a little different maybe, but you will really enjoy it because it's very light-hearted and a lot of songs and very well choreographed songs. I'll also make one comment. Actually now I'm going little. You see, I had one major doubt for long years. You see, I'm here, you are there. This is 2-dimensional. You can see me like this only. But if I'm dancing, the camera can show me all 360 degrees. But 90%, I mean majority of our songs, because every film has 5-6 songs in India, very rarely you don't have. Camera is here and they're all dancing in line, hero in the middle. I'm not criticizing anybody, but I wanted to break that monotony. And all the 11 songs you see, the camera moves with the children, with the dancers, in such a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the dais is open to question and answers. You can.
Before you answer questions, I forgot one thing. Yes, the other day, about 10 days ago, we have shown this film in a university in Delhi, in Shiv Nadar University, where all India students are there. After she performed that Sound of Music song, Dorime, they clapped for more than 5 minutes. The film was running, but they still clapped. So you all should go and see it.
Yes. Sure sir, thank you. So இப்போ நீங்க வந்து கேள்விகள் கேட்கலாம்.
Also, we have shown this thing in Hyderabad, several schools, colleges. The response is very good. The children and families and even the adults, because we have been through this rut, they're also all are enjoying. Thank you. What was he saying?
Yeah, will children learn music if the music teacher is so glamorous like this?
So good casting, I would say.
அந்த சமயத்துல நீங்க வந்து ஒரு மியூசிக் ஸ்கூல்ல குழந்தைகளை வச்சு படம் எடுத்ததுக்கு எப்படி உங்களுக்கு ஆர்வம் வந்துச்சு?
क्वेश्चन இன்னொரு கேள்வி.
I can't hear.
த்ரில்லர் கிரைம் வந்துட்டே இருக்க மூவிஸ் வந்து ஹிஸ்டாரிக்கல் மூவி வருது. ஆனா நீங்க குழந்தைகளை வச்சு மியூசிக் ஸ்கூல் ஒரு கதையை செலக்ட் பண்ண காரணம் என்ன?
What is the reason that you chose this genre?
No, I selected, it's not that I will do all the while this kind of films only. I worked in the government. I have a lot of very intense political stories also. But when I chose this subject, which is aimed at families and children, this medium of music and musical it came to my mind. So I'm only a first time director. I'm not specialist. But I think that all directors have one style, many of the directors. But somehow I think that the story should dictate the style, what you want to say. Since children were there, it was education, so I chose the music and musical.
What's the message you are going to convey from this project to the parents and children?
It conveys that they can be little easy on the children. Children will definitely make it in life, and you don't have to go through such a life, very stressful life for about 10 years to become a doctor or engineer. You can, without stress also you can become. That's it.
You need to love what you're doing. Welcome to Chennai.
Sir.
My question is this movie or is this a movement? But because you are the brain of drug-free sports.
No, I know that's a different story. Sports and all our wrestlers are, you see, they're sitting and doing that. No, I don't think I am such a. With this, I start a movement or something. But if movement happens with mothers like you, I am happy. But I am pointing out an issue here.
Yeah, but I think movies don't bring a revolution. They just make you think.
You were saying so. Western. This is a Western style. Though I know I'm very fond of classical music and classical dance. One day I hope I'll get an opportunity to make one like that. But this is a completely Western kind of music. And because the Sound of Music songs were also there, so I made it like in that genre.
சார் இது மியூசிக் சப்ஜெக்ட் படம் ஏன் உங்க மியூசிக் டைரக்டர் வரல?
Why?
Ilaja sir is
Ilayaraja sir is busy making. He's working.
Why isn't he here?
Oh, why isn't he here? Of course, he is coming also to our event. But I really, of course, he is busy making some music. We both went and he was composing. He invited us into composing room, and then he gave us blessings to come here.
Yes, sir.
So deputy director from the different in the IAS. So how do you choose? He is not already done with any cinema background. How do you choose this for execution?
I think I'm one of those actresses who work with the maximum number of debutant directors. Maximum. My first director, Nove, was a scientist turned a director. Which is more scary, a scientist turned director or a funny I don't know. But I think life is all about connecting dots, as Chief Job said once, and it's all about like learning new things, and you never know when it comes together and helps you create something that you're meant to create. But you have to keep learning and keep doing, you know. So it's very interesting. Like he said that he has written 6 scripts. It's not that he's sitting on one script waiting to make it, you know. And I actually like the story. Why? First of all, I love Sound of Music. That was the first English film that I ever saw. But I believed that those characters lived. You know, those days VCR used to be there, and there used to be a cassette player, that big, it was almost like tiffin box that went inside, and it'll make a click sound, and then you suddenly see these characters coming alive. I believe that those characters lived inside that VCR. That's how naive I was. And I remember those songs. These are the few of my favorite things. Like, I've danced on those songs growing up. So that's how important that movie was to me. And to be actually doing those songs again was like something that interested me. But I feel the way he wrote the story. So then he sent me the script, and I read the script. I read it again and again, literally. I thought it was very interesting. And for me, Sound of Music is a story about these kids who are in a war space, and where they're running away from this, you know. And I think children it's almost like war happening on them, and they're running away from, they don't know how to. I love the way he's written it. Yeah. I love children. I have one of my own, but I love them. And these kids are so talented. Like, sir spent 6 months trying to find the one that he wanted. So they all are super good. They're super talented. But you know, they talk a lot. They talk so much. So we're standing there. They do. They literally do. So I'm standing there, and it's literally, this is the shot. And then Adam is there, and the camera is here. And the kids are like, do, na 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 na. So Ray, a drop of golden sun, and then me, a name. So the kid comes out, and the other kid comes out. So they're standing in the line. So we're thinking, we have rehearsed this for a month. Like, how difficult can this be to do it and go up? And I'm standing there concentrating. It's really hot that we'll get it in one shot. Suddenly, shot. Sir says, ready? I don't like my hair. Can I have Shriya's costume? My hair is too long. Can you tie it up? I don't know, but I have to study after this. What are you talking about? No, don't touch me. You touch me. I didn't touch you. You touched me. And I am like, shut up! That's how it is. Like, they talk non-stop. Like that. Like, literally, the sky is so blue, the blue sky, and the white blouse and the glove. I'm like, how? Like, where does it come from? But the best part of this unit of Yamini films is that, and I'm very proud of it, like, I get really upset when I'm shooting with kids, is because children have a schedule. They sleep at certain time, they have to wake up, and then, you know, it's a schedule they follow. And they were very nice. They gave them all a car, and the parents were always coming with the children. And so they always had, you know, they were under protection, and all the assistant directors were extremely loving and nice to all these kids. In fact, now they're part of family. Like, I was in a hotel promoting my some film, and then they were all like having breakfast there, and they're like, Shriya! And I'm like, what? Like, some 5 kids running from one direction, 2 coming from here, holding me like that and pulling me. So that's the kind of relationship they build. And Sherman though loves them. Like, he adores kids. Because he himself had 3 kids. So that goes without saying. But yeah, it was lovely working with them. So Shan, I've known him from years, because it's like his wife is my very good friend, sister-in-law, and all of that. So I've known him for years. But and then he's a very, like, you know, sweet, welcoming guy. If you go to his house, very sweet, very welcoming. Like, there'll be food laid out, like full Bengali food and all. Because he's fully Bengali, wife is fully Gujarati. So then there's a Gujarati counter, Bengali counter. They love serving people. Like, they love it. And they love music, and there's always somebody singing in the house. Kattu, I'm shooting with him. So I'm all like, you know, I know him.
யாரை வந்து மேடைக்கு பேச கூப்பிட போறோம் அப்படின்னா 2003ல எனக்கு 20 உனக்கு 18 அப்படின்ற படம் மூலமா வந்து அறிமுகமானாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறமா சுப்லக்ஷ்மி, அப்புறமா தமிழ் செல்வி அப்படின்னு பல கதாபாத்திரங்கள் பிளே பண்ணி ஒரு அழகிய தமிழ் மகளா இன்னைக்கு நம்ம எல்லாருடைய மனசுலயும் ஒரு ஸ்பெஷல் பிளேஸ் வந்து பிடிச்சிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னே சொல்லலாம். எஸ், ஒரு மழையே வந்து இவங்களை பார்த்து வந்து பொறாமப்படுற அளவுக்கு ஒரு பேர் அழகியும் கூட. இவங்க கொஞ்ச நாள் தமிழ் சினிமால வரவே இல்லையே அப்படின்னு நாங்களாம் ரொம்ப வருத்தப்பட்டோம். கண்டிப்பா ரொம்ப எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தோம் எப்ப வர போறாங்க அப்படின்ட்டு. இதோ வந்துட்டேன் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு செமையான ஒரு மியூசிக் டீச்சரா வந்திருக்கிறாங்க மியூசிக் ஸ்கூல் அப்படின்ற படம் மூலமா. ஸோ a few words from you ma'am, Shriya Saran ma'am.
First of all, you look very beautiful. She was taking my interview in the afternoon and I was so exhausted, but she's still looking fresh and beautiful.
Thank you.
Vanakkam. It's so nice to come back to Chennai. I love Chennai, and it's just fills me with so much joy and gratitude to come here. I have some beautiful memories shooting here. Thank you to all of you for accepting me, for loving me, for appreciating and most of the time tolerating me, and for all the love. I'm here because of you all. Paparasa said everything that was to be said, but ma'am, I would like to say that women only get wiser. We end up taking more roles as we become wiser, but we only get wiser. Yeah, we're cool like that. This movie is made from heart. Radha was really young, my daughter, when this movie was offered, and I looked at her and I didn't know if I was ready to leave her home and go to work. But, today I just want to do films that Radha can be proud of, that tomorrow when she watches them, she feels this is my mama's film and she's happy for it. And I'm sure that this is one film, Music School is one film that one day Radha will be very happy to watch, will be very proud to watch. Yes, this film is about the pressure that we have on children these days, and it's crazy. Like when I was growing up, my parents had to find me somewhere in some play area and get me back home. But my nephew and niece, I have to beg them to get out and play. It's like, I don't get it. And then there's so much pressure. From the time a child is born, like literally, is a child talking? Is a child walking? Is a child crawling? Can she say, or can he say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H? Or which school, or which college? Or it just doesn't finish. And I feel sometimes as parents, knowingly or unknowingly, fortunately or unfortunately, we put our expectations on them. And sometimes they become an extension of our own ego. And a lot of time children, they even forget what they wanted to do from the beginning. It's almost like you're telling a fish to climb a tree and a monkey to swim in the ocean, because not everyone is meant to be an engineer, a doctor. There are many more things that you can do, and I feel dance and music, and it's not extracurricular. It's actually so important. It tells you the importance of respect, of gratitude, importance of discipline, because any classical form that you learn, you have to keep practicing it again and again till you master a little bit. But most importantly, it teaches your heritage. And for me, whatever I am today is because of dance and music that I've learned. Because every time I do a very difficult scene, or if I'm low, if I'm unhappy, or there'll be times that I was very low and almost depressed, all I had to do was get back to dance. And it gives me happy hormones. It makes me ready to face the world all over again. I'm so grateful that Krishna has given me dance, and I feel everyone has that gift. You just have to find it. And so grateful that Paparasa has written the script and got all of us together. Kiran sir is an amazing cameraman. He did Jodha Akbar, and he's such a calm and amazing camera person to work with. And his entire team is just marvelous. They're like the best people to work with. Sharman, thank you. I saw his play in Bombay years ago, and I was blown away. He is an amazing performer on stage. He does theatre, so I mean, couldn't be a better choice than getting him for this movie. He is, while I was losing all the time, I'm like, I don't know what's going on, because I had separation anxiety because I had left Radha, and I was he would like calm me down and say, you know what, this too shall pass, and this is going to be a great film. And clearly so, it's a beautiful film. Ilayaraja sir, I met him in the afternoon today for the first time, and I was blown away. He is so calm, he is so composed, and he was composing a song when he went in, and I requested him if I could listen to what he was doing, and he said, okay. You know, the moment you enter that space, you feel like you're in a divine space. You're like in a spiritual place, you know, people playing music and he's perfecting it. It's just, it transports you to somewhere else. So this whole film and all the children, I mean, they were going through so much. There were so many practices and practice sessions, and individually every child was going through something or the other. One is writing an exam here, one is going through a family problem, blah, 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 blah. But the moment Sir said action, they were there. They were amazing. And the entire cast of the film and everyone, I'm so grateful to be part of this film, and I pray that you all watch the film and enjoy it on 12th of May. And like, it's not a film where anyone is made to be an evil person. Like, you don't, it's not the parents are shown in a bad light, or teachers are shown in a bad light. I feel it's a film which just kind of looks at a very serious issue in a light-hearted way. So when you come out of the theater, you might give your parents a high five, or a teacher a high five. You might find a friend in the film. You might find a buddy in the film, or you find yourself in the film. Or you find a child going through the same problems. And I think the least we can do when you find someone who's going through that stress of not 91%, but 99, just give them a hug. And, you know, I feel this movie also tells you that it's all about finding your passion and working hard towards it. So thank you all for coming here, and lots of love.
Thank you.
And I know his wife is a good friend. And we're doing a scene, it's a serious scene. It's a very serious scene. We are finding somebody where the scene is also in the trailer. And I have to be serious. Like, I literally have tears in my eyes. My tears are because I'm laughing non-stop, because this man can make you laugh. He does that Goan accent, he does this accent, he just goes non-stop. He will make you laugh. And from there, Papa Rao said, like, shut up! I'm like, I don't know who are the kids here. They're like kids. And then there are these kids. So he was like angry with us the whole time. And we were just laughing the whole time, because that man can really make you laugh. And so with a straight face. So it was really hard doing this scene, because I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
More number of items in future.
More number of?
Items in future.
Item songs. I haven't done an item song since the time, I don't know how many years.
And also charging very big amount for that.
I haven't done an item song in a very long time, sir. Yeah. You tell the, you...
Item song, you better charge.
Yeah, sir.
That's what I want.
You want to see me in item song? You tell me. I have a feeling you want to see me in item song. Sir, you have hidden an agenda, sir. Sir, you have feelings like that. You should say. You go tell the producers when you go for other films. You say, I will not come if you don't get Shriya an item. So item song, Shriya is there, I'm not coming. Say you demand things like that. I'm teaching you how to be demanding, sir.
Yeah. Last question, please.
Huh? That's very bad. I can't learn. I can learn dialogues, but I can't. So if I do a Tamil film again, I'll get the hang of it. But then I forget very fast. It's very bad. And my any language that I learn, so that's what my nephew was saying. Hindi you can't talk properly. English you can't talk properly. Which language do you talk? Because my E and I are a problem. So half of the time I'm not saying those words. So when I used to write English in school, I used to write, so that much smartness also I have. My English teacher used to look at me, call me and give me a hug. I'm not kidding. One day she had tears in her eyes. She said, I don't know how to teach you. I would write F-E-E-L first. Next, F-I-E-L. Third, F-E-I-L. F-I-I-L? Because you don't know which is right. Let's try all.
While talking, you said nowadays parents have ego with kids. Do you have ego with your kids?
I don't know. I try to check it all the time. Because, you know, the moment you say, my child is, oh my God, you know, oh my God, my child is beautiful, or my child is, that's an extension of an ego. You have to deliberately remind yourself that you have to cut from your ego. It's a child. It's Radha. So Radha is walking, Radha is talking, Radha knows colors, but you can't keep saying my child, because that is, I mean, if you think about it, it is. And then it goes into my child will go to school and my child will do well in studies, but
If you say my kid, my child, so it's close to the heart, you know.
unknowingly or knowingly it becomes an extension of your ego, sir. You have to keep reminding yourself. That's what I feel as a parent, but everyone is different.
இந்தியா ஃபுல்லா மியூசிக் ஸ்கூல் மியூசிக் காலேஜ்லாம் கம்மியா இருக்கு. இந்த மியூசிக் ஸ்கூல் வந்து மியூசிக் காலேஜுக்கு இதுக்கெல்லாம் ப்ரமோஷனுக்காக எடுக்கிறீங்களா இந்த படம்?
There are less number of music schools and colleges in India. So
That's
is it
true.
a promotion? Is it like a promotion to that?
It's not, but that's true. In school, most of the school, dance is not even a subject. Art still is, but dance and music is not even a subject. So you want to say, sir, he said is like, this one is going to talk non-stop.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't understand. Once more time, sir. Are you shouting at me or are you angry with me?
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
What is it?
Like when a beautiful teacher is there, the students will get more attached. Maybe like he's referring.
I am not kidding. My mother was a chemistry teacher, super hot. All my friends had a crush on her.
He's
It is
asking.
not an exact. They still write to her. They send her gifts and letters, and she had this beautiful long hair. And they for the long, even till today, you're Shriya ma'am's daughter, no? Yeah, I'm Shriya ma'am's daughter. So it happens, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. But no one had a crush on me on this film. It's not that kind of film, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Do re mi fa sol la ti. One second. So. So long, farewell. I need to say goodbye. These are the few of my favorite things. Pass.
பாட்டு பாடுனது போதும் கழுத்துறது